Alright, we'll see how we do with the storms rolling in. I think I got left in the middle of the snow here. I gotta remember, I was going up this path here to try to get up to the thing. And I remember going up here to the zip line.
Feels good.
Fell down when I did this the other day, so. We'll see. Oh, look at that view, man. Great. How dare you not play the games I want you to play? Shame on you. Alright, now, if I remember correctly, what I did here the other day before I fell down and was like, screw this, the first thing I need to do is I need to save the game right here, because this is where I had the problem where I hadn't saved. Really, I can't save. Why not? Maybe I have to get off the... There we go. Okay, now I need to be able to bridge the gap between these two. Okay. How far away is that? Like 400? Yeah, somewhere over there is where I gotta place that second marker. Now, I did this the other day, and then fell off the mountain and lost my shiz.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Let's see if we can make this happen today. Ah! Take it slow, bro. Yeah, somewhere down in here is where I gotta place that other. Okay. It's 270 that direction. It's such a weird thing, Gray. It really is. It's a weird... I feel like some of it's just... I feel like some of it is just angry people being angry for no reason. Some people have been like, it's AI. You're getting hit with AI attacks. And it's like, well, maybe. But at the same time... Don't fall. Steep slope detected. It's all good. We can make this work. Right here? Come on now. Ah! Ah!
Okay.
Anyway, but yeah, like normal people just, if you don't want to watch something be played, you move on and watch somebody else different. Like there's a million streamers out there streaming content. You don't have to watch somebody playing a game that you don't want to watch being played. I mean, I'm okay because it's free content for me either way. Like, I'm never gonna get tired of people who are like, "Why are you responding to the trolls? You should just ignore them. They're just baiting you." And it's like, because it gets me followers and makes me money? Like, why would I not respond to stupidity in a way that fills my retirement accounts and helps me work towards my next property purchase? Like, I would be stupid not to do that. Philly B, you should check out the playlist down below. I've got a ton of videos up in the playlist. The most recent would be the additional thoughts after 50 hours. I've already done an early thoughts video after I first started playing it, the first stream the day it came out. We started early access. I did an initial review after 25 hours of the game, and I did an additional thoughts video recently after I crossed the 50-hour mark. You should check those videos out. That'll give you my thoughts on the game. Alright, now we get to try to make it over here. And I'm out of PCCs, I think. No, I have one more. Alright. This will be interesting. Oh. Slow it down. So I do have a quick save, so if I fall... This is where I fell down last time and lost everything. So let's try to go down at an angle. And hang on. I gotta mute the music here. We gotta mute the music because we got a licensed piece of music playing. Okay. What I really need to do is figure out a way. Because that's 400 meters away. I should be able to place something right at the line. Nope. Okay, oh, go slow. Ah, this is working much better this time around because I'm doing this a little differently than I did it last time. Yeah, we did this on Sunday was the last time I played last week, and because I have to mute the copyright music every time this music plays, I was running down this slope, and I right as the music played, I had to let go of the controller to like mute the music, and totally lost like I just lost control of the character, and he went tumbling down the mountain slope, and I was like 40 minutes into the stream, and I was like, you know what? I'm not in the mood to play Death Stranding today. Let's go play Rogue Trader instead. Alright, so we can build one more zip line right here. Oh, really? I've got two I can connect to here. What obstacle am I being detecting here? Oh shit, I'm all the way up on the other side of that, aren't I? That's unfortunate. I thought for sure I was going to be able to do this, but apparently... Oh, that sucks, man. Well, I'm going to go back up the slope a little bit here. Because I did not see that one right there. Hmm. Man, I am not going to be able to get that up and over, am I? God, I thought for sure I was going to be able to make this work, but I'm so far up the... And that's not mine that's built up there, it's somebody else's. Oh, 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 oh. Hang on, we've got contact with mine that I previously built. I think I can make that work right there. It's close enough. I think the music just stopped. Yay! Alright. And I suppose I will figure this out momentarily about how to reconnect all these when I get done delivering this down here. Oh. It's never good.
There we go.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Can't see shit. Totally tearing these boots up, though, I'll tell you that much. Nope. Where? I better be able to build a PCC2 here, otherwise it's going to be a long way back. Not that long. aware. Okay, let's deliver.
Hey, thanks. Risking your life to cross snowy mountains is a lot to ask of anyone. And rubbing shoulders with BTs to recover someone else's stuff, that's going above and beyond. You're one hell of a guy.
Yes, I am.
Seriously. Sit tight. I'll confirm the contents of your cargo right away. I have to say, this is in excellent condition. You must be some kind of wizard.
You're a wizard, Annie.
There's no denying your incredible skill, and I'd like you to put this show to...
Yep. Hook 'em up. Hook a brother up. Simpson, it sounds to me like you've been spending too much time on Reddit. How do you think Death Stranding 2 compares to the first one? I've seen a lot online that you can't tell the 5-year difference. If people can't tell the 5-year difference, then you're listening to the wrong people. Those are people with low IQ counts and no brain cells. The vehicles are better. Everything's better. There are 100 different ways to play this game that are better than the first game. So many new vehicle options, new delivery options, new different types of weapons. So many more weapons. What's up, honey? Otra venda. Rascándolo. New vehicles, new tires for vehicles, so many new weapons, all sorts of new different ways to play. It's bigger than the first. Like that's honestly one of the most. Yeah, that's just a silly. You need to spend less time on Reddit. Is what you need to do. Like that right there, perfect example. That didn't exist in the first game. You know what else didn't exist? Firmware didn't exist in the first game.
Now displaying your current order grade.
You know what else didn't exist in the first game? All the different stats and the ways that you can level up Sam. That didn't exist in the first game.
And now I'm finally online.
Bigger cast,
Accordingly, I was
bigger
able
budget.
to analyze the cargo you just dropped off. Seems it was developed with the aid of an unknown technology, which I've taken to calling ghost tech.
Oh, I'm just being
From what I can
honest.
tell, it
Like,
reacts to chiral radiation
I'm not taking
on
the
a specific
piss. I'm
wavelength.
being honest.
The
I'm
reason
brutally
I mention it is
honest.
because the chiral
If you're gonna
shock
stick around as a
therapy
long-term
I ship
community
is
member,
a product
you gotta
of
get used to
research
it.
that leverages
We don't
this
sugarcoat.
principle. The chiral radiation it generates can pass through objects without destroying them. Practically speaking, this means you can incapacitate enemies hiding behind walls and such.
All
You
right,
should also deal.
all right. We
You
got a new
can't use
weapon.
it without-
Cool.
You know. So if the chiral shock can't.
Yeah.
You could,
Deliver my research study to South Fort Knox.
there's a lot of other folks on this mountain doing specialized research. If you bring them onto the chiral network too, I'm sure they'll hook you up with all kinds of goodies.
All right.
Thanks again. You've been a big help. I'm still concerned about the armed survivalists to the south of here.
That's right, Gray. I'm not a bakery. I don't sugarcoat anything.
So I'll be rooting for you to keep on doing what you can to make things better for us all. I don't know if I can come up with it.
All right.
Your support would... Anyway, be warned. So if and good luck with it.
Sam, apologies for the sudden call. Once again, I'm contacting you via our dedicated private line. No one else will be able to listen in on our conversation. I'll get to the point. Has Charlie ever behaved in a manner you felt was suspicious?
No, but you
I
have.
ask because his credibility, as routinely calculated by APAS, appears to have dropped sharply. Despite attempting to confirm his credentials via the UCA's National ID
Otra
Registry,
vez.
it does not appear anyone has ever actually met the man. It may well be the case that he does not even exist. A ghost, so to speak. I can only hope that my suspicions are unfounded. For now, Sam, proceed to South Fort Knott and
Hey.
put it on the chiral network as planned.
Bájate.
It is imperative that we improve the DHV Magellan's capabilities to better contend with Higgs and his forces. And the sooner we connect all of Australia to the network, the better. When you are ready to proceed, you can pick up your next main order from the delivery terminal at this facility.
Order completed. Well done.
Charlie Molden wants to know, did I play the first game? Yep, there's a playlist up on YouTube. You can watch the entire playthrough. I've got a bunch of guides up on the first game as well. Played the Director's Cut edition a few months back on the PS5.
Sam, we should stay focused on our primary mission. To that end, you should pick up the next main order from the Phantom Smith's delivery terminal.
Frodo, what are you doing, buddy? Go to bed. You're being a monster. Okay. Before we do that, though, I need to build another PCC-2. I will be right back.
Thank you.
Okay. That's the one we want to be able to shoot for. Because that connects us to everything else. Okay. It's not too far away, so I should be able to walk, just walk out from here.
Much obliged, Sam.
There we are. Oh, brilliant. I might be able to hit it from this one right here.
Disengaging weapons restriction.
Take care, Sam.
Surely can. There's multiples that I can hit from here. Perfect. I should put on some boots, some new boots. Recycle these, make some new boots. Deliver the chiral field controller prototypes to F6. Dude, that is a long ass way away. Alright, before I do that, what did I have to do to get that back back online. Or is that just stuck for story purposes right now? I guess it's just stuck. So is my vehicle, though. And I really want to get back to my vehicle. I could probably go back to this and then come back down and grab my vehicle that way. Deliver the chiral field controller prototypes to F6. Several void outs triggered by terrorist attacks recently. Calculating they are sending the city in its panic state. Deliver the chiral field controller prototypes.
Unable to obtain additional data from the THV Magellan. Updating information with data from within chiral network coverage only.
And that's 275 pounds. Dude, I don't know that I gotta think about this for a minute. Really what I need to do is, if this is going to be that much, I need to grab it, zip line back over to here, make my way down to the DHV Magellan, if I can, safely. Grab my truck. Unless there's like a vehicle right here that I can grab. Doesn't look like there's anything close to here. Hang on, we've got a safe house right over here. There might be a vehicle there. We're gonna cancel out of that. Alright, let's go check out this safe house and see if somebody's got a vehicle there I can grab. Alright. No, hang on. I want to access the garage. Is there no garage at this one? Boo, says I. Boo. Oh, there it is. Okay. We've got a cruiser. Yep. Thank you.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds. Unable to obtain additional data from.
That's fine.
Updating information.
Order accepted. Thank you.
I'll see you around.
Alright. Now we get to plan our route, which is essentially just down the frackin' mountain, man. And try not to die.
Commencing. Delivery route finalized.
No, we essentially literally just want to go here.
Commencing route creation.
Straight down here. Across the river. As far as I can tell,
Delivery route finalized.
something like that. Like, it shouldn't be difficult. I say it shouldn't be difficult. I have no idea what we're going to face down here. That definitely looks like a bandit camp.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Yep, definitely a bandit camp. Oh, and we're gonna have BTs. Maybe not.
Gotcha.
Hang on, we got a song. I gotta mute. See how far away we gotta go here. There's also like a river down here I'm gonna have to cross at some point. I don't exactly know where it's at. Doesn't look like it's too deep. Let's see if we can get across this here. That's all blue. We're good. It's not letting me do the jump thing. Get up! Alright. Music is done.
Weapons detected.
Sound back
Is
on.
restricted inside facility grounds.
Mission in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome then.
Come on now. Deliver multiples. Alright, let's see if my other camera. I don't think I set up the other camera yet this morning. Give me a second here.
Well, hazardous materials notwithstanding, I see you got here in a timely fashion. At one moment, while I confirm the cargo's condition.
Stand up for a bit.
Now this is great. One of the finest looking deliveries I've received.
Nice.
Well now, this was not a delivery I was expecting you to bring to my door. I'm on the cusp of a breakthrough thanks to you. Let's both continue to give it our all. Go ahead and connect your Cupid.
Okay. Welcome to South Fort. No, this is a big base too. Ooh, what is this? Chiral cannon. A weapon component for the pickup off-roader automatically fires accelerated chiral particles at enemies within range. Slow to fire, but extremely powerful. Bringing this cannon to populated areas is strongly discouraged. Oh, spiked tires for slopes. Hell yeah, buddy. I'll have to upgrade my personal vehicle with that. But I gotta get it here first. And we're stuck at the Magellan.
Current order grade.
So, going back to what someone asked earlier, what's different about this game? Because I've seen people complaining that it's not like the first one. Perfect example, spiked tires don't exist in the first game. That helps you get through the snow, so you can actually take your vehicle up into the snowy areas. Pretty awesome. One of many, many
On
things.
the network at last, eh? I've been waiting for this moment for so very long. This should enable me to increase the pace of my research into new defensive solutions. As for the cargo you brought me, it's the culmination of the Phantom Smith's recent efforts. I applied a few finishing touches, and voila! I can now share with you the data for a chiral cannon. It is a devastatingly powerful weapon that can be mounted onto pickup off-roaders.
Nice.
You'll find it deals unparalleled damage to BTs as well as ghost mechs. Which might come in handy, since it's not just armed survivalists that have been sighted recently. It's ghost mechs too. It's hard to say, but Higgs might be up to something. So that's all the more reason to have weapons suited to dealing with his minions. Ideally, this cannon would only be effective against BTs and mechs. Unfortunately, though, such firepower is more than enough to kill any human outright, so please use it wisely. In addition, I'm happy to share some new pickup off-roader tires that will significantly improve its traction. You can swap them in and out as you like when customizing your vehicles. I highly recommend using these if you're planning to tackle a snow-covered mountain. Thank you again for your help. I'll be sure to continue my research into ghost technology in the days ahead. I intend to look into ways of ensuring we have greater freedom of movement with our vehicles, even in dangerous areas. Any assistance you can provide would be greatly appreciated. Oh, before you go, I have a parting gift for you.
I like
A
gifts.
gift I was instructed to give you by my mentor. This cargo will allow you to enhance the DHV Magellan's weaponry, per Tarman's request, I believe. I'll need some time to prepare it for transport, though. In the meantime, please avail yourself of the private room here. I'll be sure to post the order by the time you wake up. So, go on and have a good nap.
Nappin'
Sam,
naps.
it's me. Our enemies have grown bolder and more aggressive, but I see you were all able to fend them off in the end. Chiral network coverage now stands in excess of 85% across Australia. We are already seeing indications of plate gate formation in the near future as well. Just a bit more, Sam. I know you and your comrades will finish what we've started, and to prepare for what's to come. I encourage you to rest in your private room.
That's right. Take a break is what they keep telling me. Everybody's telling me to go to rest in the private room.
Be advised, Sam, that I've switched this call to private mode. We need to talk about Charlie. I reviewed the contract between APAC and Drawbridge and followed the money. By doing so, I was able to confirm that funding for Drawbridge was provided by none other than Bridges. Though they used intermediaries to obfuscate the transactions, Bridget is undoubtedly the source of your patron's funds. In other words, Drawbridge cannot be considered as an independent civilian organization. Should these details come to light, your attempts to integrate Mexico and Australia into the chiral network could be misconstrued as an expansionist effort. When I tasked Drawbridge with these missions, it was under the assumption that it was a non-government operation. But I, APAC, and you yourselves may have all been deceived. I will continue to pursue this investigation for now. Take this time to rest and recover in your private room.
Got some frostbite going on. Not no more. Frostbite and sunburn have healed.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
That's Hartman.
Just like old times. Where are we? This place does wonders for my mood. The repairs to the DHV Magellan are still ongoing, so I thought to return here and see if I couldn't make progress with our Lou investigation.
Learn anything new?
Well, at the Motherhood's facility, we managed to confirm that Lou's original serial number was none other than BB00. And this is what I found when I attempted to search for associated records. To build the chiral network, 9 sacrificial BBs were prepared. However, the network's original design required only one. A single sacrificial BB unit, facilitating chiral communications across the entire North American continent. This approach called for what was dubbed a core bridge baby, and BB-00 was a lucky candidate assigned to play this role. However, Bridges subsequently abandoned the idea, their tests having failed to yield the desired results. And so it was that the model requiring multiple sacrificial BBs was ultimately adopted.
Meanwhile, Lou was placed into storage for an extended period, and for reasons yet unknown, inherited the identity of BB-28.
Records indicate that the Bridges research team was responsible for the reclassification.
Were they trying to cover up the earlier experiments by falsifying Lou's production year, perhaps? Or did Bridges have some other hidden agenda?
I'm afraid that remains unclear.
Well, we now know Lou was born 11 years ago. There may very well have been a connection with Neil.
You know,
That creepy lady.
my fondness for this place isn't wholly nostalgic. It has the most delightful hot springs, you see. Though, truth be told, even they aren't my favorite thing about it. If you can find the time, you should come visit. Give the old bones a soak.
Oh, a warm bath does sound good.
Perfect treat for a weary traveler. Anyway, I'll see you aboard the Magellan.
Okay.
Do you read me, Sam? This is Tarman. I've relocated my hand at last, out there on the currents, bobbing along like before. Now that our connection has been re-established, I should finally be in a position to wrap up repairs on the ship. But that won't be enough for what's coming. We need to improve our weaponry as well. South Fort Knott is home to an exceptional researcher. It so happens that they were instrumental in the construction of this fine vessel, and they're preparing the latest and greatest weapons for our use as we speak.
Nice.
Just a few more hurdles, Sam. Access the South Fort Knott delivery terminal and take care of the main order for me.
Copy that. Woo! Time for a trippy dream sequence.
Thank you for coming. Be after my child. You are the father.
Departing facility.
Alright. That's the vehicle I robbed earlier. Back it up. What is the main order, my lads?
Hello, Sam. Feeling rested and refreshed? I finished preparing your next delivery for you. The equipment to enhance the DHV Magellan's weaponry. You'll find it utilizes cutting-edge technology, the fruits of our recent research. Oh, and my mentor also asked that you deliver a hearty good day to Tarman. Anyway, Take on the main order and pick up the cargo.
What we got today? Oh,
Sam,
this guy again.
You'll forgive me for using our private line again. I did a deep dive into the DHV Magellan's provenance. While it is indeed a civilian vessel that has been retrofitted for this mission, the financing for that work appears to have come from Bridget's own accounts, just like the funding for Drawbridge itself. It would be fair to say that this would make it a government vessel, in effect. Charlie was involved in all of the relevant transactions as well. This only increases the likelihood that Charlie has connections to the UCA. Of course, it now seems likely that Charlie does not exist. In which case, these actions may have actually been the work of APAC. If everything, including the extension of network infrastructure, was simply a pretext for territorial expansion, then it's plain our company has made a grave error. Further investigation is warranted, but that will require a little more time, as will the DHV Magellan's repairs, for that matter. This is a delicate situation that requires caution, and we cannot afford to ignore the threat that Higgs poses either. As such, your best course of action is to continue to undertake main orders and prioritize linking up the remainder of the continent. As always, I will contact you if and when I learn more. Don't let us down, Sam.
Okay. Deliverable? Okay, now we gotta go back to the DHV Magellan. Now, this is gonna be interesting. 650. So it's gotta be in the vehicle. Which is not my vehicle. And I guarantee you there aren't enough zip lines or anything that have been built up through there. So I'll probably have to drive all the way up. The same way that I came out of there. Well, actually, what I might be able to do...
Commencing route creation.
You know, I'm gonna say screw that, because I bet...
Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation.
If I go from here and just go up the river... Just basically stay on this side of the river.
Delivery route finalized.
Now, does this vehicle have tires on it already? Vacation management, garage. Now, I can't customize this. I do not know that it has snow tires on it, and I guess this is not mine. Yeah. That one has the cannons on, dual cannons. I guess we'll just take the one here and hope that it's enough. Oops. This will be fun. All right.
Thank you.
here goes nothing. I don't know if this will work because I don't have snow tires on this bad boy that I'm aware of. Or at least I can't customize it. Alright, I essentially just need to follow. What is this?
Sam, it's Deadman. Hartman is away on the beach, so I've taken the liberty of borrowing his ha again in
No,
his
man.
absence.
I don't need any
I've also
sidetracks.
been making use of my own time on the beach to scour the UCA database for answers about BB00.
Okay.
As I told you before, it's much easier to get around their security from here. We previously thought that BB00 was placed into storage and reclassified as BB28, and that this was done by Bridges to conceal the existence of the Court Bridge Baby program from the public. However, it turns out that information was falsified. And now we know what really happened.
Okay.
Bridges intended to decommission and dispose of BB00, but someone intervened behind the scenes. They ensured that BB00 was spared and sent to a storage facility where it received the BB28 serial number. Per the official records, however, BB00 was decommissioned, and Bridges had no reason to believe otherwise. So, who do you think was behind this deception? Well, I determined which account was used to manipulate the BB records. It was registered to a Bridges member with the highest level access permissions. As you may have guessed, Sam, it was the leader of the first expedition, Amelie. And she did it all just to protect Lou.
It was Amelie. I can't believe she went to such lengths. It was thanks to her that you could even meet Lou in the first place then.
You're not wrong. Alright, check this here. Alright, that'll be a wrap real quick. It was a quick little bonus session today. I need to go check in with Chris because it's about 5 o'clock and we have been babysitting our grandniece today, so I need to go make sure that everything's good with chores and everything else. It's Saturday night. I'm not sure yet about tomorrow morning's stream because we might be going to breakfast with her mom, but I don't know yet until tomorrow. So you'll just have to stay tuned. If I'm not going to stream in the morning, I'll let you guys know. If I do stream, it may just be a short one tomorrow morning before I go out to breakfast. I don't know anything yet until tomorrow morning. So stay tuned to the socials and Discord. I'll let you guys know more when I know more. See you next time.